deal with meltdowns, how to prevent meltdowns, or at least reduce how many meltdowns there are. And we're going to look at what to do when we're in the middle of a meltdown. So first thing is that all ASD kids or all children who are on the autism spectrum, they're going to struggle with new events and with chaotic events. Okay, now we all know that, but here's what we're not thinking through. Going to the supermarket is a chaotic event. Okay, going to the shops, you're encountering new people that you haven't seen before. You're going in a different direction from the way you'd normally go. You know, like sometimes you go down the milk aisle first at the supermarket, other times you go down the freezer aisle. So it's actually a new experience each time. And you and I, when we're going shopping, we're seeing people, shelves, the checkout, yeah, whatever. But a lot of children with ASD are seeing all the micro details that we're not noticing. The fluoro lights above their heads are driving a lot of our kids nuts. Why do we think kids have so many tantrums in supermarkets? You know, when with ASD, like why? Well, yes, they're surrounded by delicious foods. Yes, it's a new experience every time. Yes, the fluoro lights are just intense. Everywhere that they look, there's advertising. I mean, for them, this is the equivalent of you or I trying to walk down the street, just have our day, and all around us, people are coming, shining torches in our eyes, blaring speakers at us, yelling at us. It would be like, imagine you having to walk 100 meters, being harassed by everyone and everything, just hassling you. If, you know, somehow the world was conspiring against you like that. Well, imagine that. That's what it's like for your child to go to the supermarket. Well, some of our ASD children to go to the supermarket. And then we wonder why they're having a tantrum, why they're having a meltdown, you know, or even worse, why the grandparents are like, oh, you should control your child. Thanks, Grandma. My child's doing well just to be here. Come on. All right. So sorry, all the grandparents watching this will be like, oh. Anyway, not a hassle at grandparents. Most grandparents are awesome, but there's some grandparents who don't understand that their grandkids, they've got issues. You know, ASD changes how your child perceives the world, and it's not because your son or daughter is a bad parent. It's because your grandchild has some needs that need to be accommodated. So coming back to the meltdowns and the tantrums and stuff in supermarkets, what do? Do we just accept it? No, we can't just accept it. We need to prep our child, and we also need to prep our whole family experience. So we prep our child by, when we're going to the supermarket, we give them plenty of lead time. We're going to the supermarket in about half an hour. You can bring with you a toy or whatever it is, something for comfort. And then we prep them because as we're going in the front door, we're reminding them, look, there will be people around. It'll be tricky, but you're brave. You can do this, you know. And we also prep ourselves a bit. We set it up to succeed by doing things like, don't go at peak hour. Dumb idea. No. Go when it's quiet. Okay. Go when there's not heaps of people around. Don't go when our kids are hungry. Like they're already on edge from something else. They're stressed out by the hunger or by they don't even realize they've got that need at that point to express it. But they're stressed out because their body's not perfect or they're tired. Look, prep our time and go there. And as we go around, we just need to be aware that what we're seeing is not what our child's seeing. What our child's seeing is what we're seeing, sort of like way more intense though. Okay. So the meltdowns are going to happen. I was chatting with another mum earlier in the week. She was saying that when her child has meltdowns in the supermarket, they leave the groceries there, they'll come back for them. She goes, sits in the car with the child until the child's finished having their meltdown. Let's be honest, 20 minutes minimum. Okay. So this mum really is a dedicated mum. And then they go back and finish the shopping. All's good, you know. It's a hard deal. Meltdowns are difficult because when your child melts down, you feel like a failure as a parent, and you're not a failure as a parent. You're a champion as a parent for even giving it a crack each day, you know. So your child's meltdown is not a reflection on you. It's a reflection of the environment and your child, you know, not yet having the skills to process the intense emotions that go with that environment. We can chat about other meltdowns another day, but this is the big supermarket tip. The big supermarket tip is go at the right time of day. Okay, minimize issues by going at the right time of day, and prep your child. Just remind them ahead of time, yes, what to experience, so that as they're experiencing it doesn't feel as new. And then the third thing is just understand that they're in an overwhelming situation. It's not a reflection on you as a parent. It's not a reflection on them as a child. They're just yet to develop the skills they need to deal with something that feels overwhelming and intense. I'm Michael Clark. You can catch up with me at amazingskills.com.au if you have any questions. And I'm here to make good resources for you guys as parents so you can succeed at helping your kids with ASD.